CHAP tales. Don't you wanna hear some CHAP tales? CHAP tales. How you doing, people? Okay, yeah, so for today's CHAP tale, just thought of a little thing that happened to me while I was working for the company UPS, the delivery company. I was a van driver for those people. Anyway, right, what happened this day, right? My area was like Central Finchley, North Finchley, Totteridge, Whetstone, New Southgate, that sort of area in North London. So anyway, I'm coming down Regent's Park Road towards the North Circular and doing stops all the way down that road and adjacent streets or whatever. So so I'll do a drop, get back in the van, but drive down the road a bit more, start to slow down to pull in for my next stop. And as I'm sitting there, like slowing down, like, about to pull in, I just noticed out of my window that one of the wheels off my van is just rolling past me. It was just like rolling down, going straight down the hill without me because I've slowed down. The wheels like overtaken me. And I was like, oh my God. So I was just sort of just let the van pull in a bit to the side of the road, and then I pulled the handbrake up and that, turn it off and put the hazards on or whatever. And like this wheel was sort of stopped down the road a bit or whatever. And then as I stepped out of the van, it's just gone poof. Like it's gone up, like the driver's seat was sort of in the air, and like the back of the wheel, the back of the van has gone like that. If you like that, you can't see nothing. Okay, so driver's side front, right hand side is in the air now. The passenger side front is on the floor, and the rear side behind me is on the floor, but the back side, I'm not explaining this very well, but anyway, this van was up at an angle into the air, sticking in the air. As I stepped off the thing, obviously my weight was helping it stay down, and then boom, it's just gone like that. And I was standing there like in my UPS uniform, and I was looking at the van, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, what have I done? Like, and then I was thinking, hang about, I ain't done nothing. I'm just driving the van as I normally do, you know what I mean? I ain't done nothing. And it was crazy because my next stop was the BP petrol station on the North Circular. Like, so I would have gone to the bottom Regent's Park Road, chucked to left onto the North Circular and gone to the petrol station or whatever. But I was like, that is so dangerous, man. Do you know what I mean? I could have flipping, it's nuts. So I was still looking, I was thinking, what am I doing? Like, people obviously going past me, looking, all that. And so I thought, right, I've got to go and get this other wheel out of the road, like it's in the middle of the road. So I've like sort of wait until no one was about, and then I ran out in the road. And then I just stood the wheel up and just started rolling it back up the hill towards my van, like. And when I got it to the front of my van, I just let it go on the floor, like. And I was sitting there, and I was like, standing there, sorry. And I was like, this is crazy. I don't even, do you know what I mean? This is nuts. So I was like, well, I've got to ring dispatch and tell them what's happened. So I called up UPS, and dispatchers answered it. And I was like, it was either Darren or Mark. And I was like, look, I'm not being funny, but the wheel was like sheared off the back of the van and rolled down the road, and do you know what I mean? My van is sitting there like at an angle at the side of the road, like. And it's like, they was pretty like, God, whatever. And he's like, okay, we'll send out one of the mechanics. I was thinking, all right. Anyway, the mechanic arrives in another van, and he pulls up in front of me or whatever, jumps out, he's come over, he's like, oh God, what's happened here? And I was like, I don't know, but I was just about to do a delivery on the North Circular, and if that wheel would have come off then, I'd be in big trouble, mate. And he was like, yeah. He goes, well, He goes, look, right, your supervisors told me to take all the parcels off this van, put them on the van I've just arrived in, and then you go and get on with your job, and I've got to sit here with this van. And I was like, what? I was like, I'm a bit shaken here, and you're just telling me to get on with my job. And he was like, well, what do you want to do then? And I was like, well, I just thought, do you know what I mean? Fuck it. I just done what he said. I transferred the parcels from one van to the other, and then I carried on and I drove off, looking in my mirror. I seen him standing there with this van that's like half sticking up into the air, and at the back of the van it's like half on the floor, and it's just nuts. Like, and I carried on. I finished all my deliveries and that, and then I came back past and he was gone. So I don't know what they'd done. They must have had like a trailer or whatever come and pick the van up and take it back to the old mechanics place in the depot in Kentish Town. But bloody hell, I swear to God, that was like the weirdest experience, because like sitting there and then seeing a wheel just come off your van, go flying past you on the road, like, and then getting out the van and the van going bosh up into the sky and then like ringing UPS and not much love, just like, we'll bring you out in a van and you can carry on. But it was crazy, and like now I can laugh about it because it was proper funny. Like, if you do you know what I mean, like I didn't get hurt, no one got hurt, no, there weren't no accidents on the road or whatever. But there would have been, I reckon, if I'd have hit that North Circular without that thing already shearing off, and it came off on the North Circ. I swear to God, I hate to think what would have happened. I'm just thankful that it happened on Regent's Park Road, and where I was like going slow, probably not even 15 mile an hour, because I had loads of deliveries down that street. But I'll tell you what, that was flipping, I don't even know how I feel about it. It's either scary or funny, but the people driving past must have been in tears looking at me like with this van. Like, it was mental, mate. Oh well, luckily no fatalities happened in this little bit of this little excursion, if you like. But yeah, no, I just thought I'd share that with you because it was a crazy thing that happened to me. But yes, okay, nice one. Well, I will speak to you lot soon. Please like, subscribe, smash bells, do all that sort of stuff. Write me comments. Let's have it. All right, nice one. CHAP tales. Don't you wanna hear some CHAP tales?